Well, hi guys, and welcome to a little update about the Camo Matrix kind of hat giveaway, but it's really a vote on picking the best hunting camo for the Pronghorn hunt that I have coming up in the middle of August. And I picked six. If you're not aware, I picked six for you to choose from, and they were ones that kind of had that hot weather, thin, durable features in the particular items that I picked. And I could have picked a lot more, but for this particular one, we didn't want the votes for this to be all over the place and really not have a clear winner. And what I wanted to do right now is, after almost a week of running this, I wanted to let you know what the current results were for the voting. And right now, Kuiu, their pattern Valo, is in a pretty clear lead at the moment. They have about 40% of the current votes that are out there. And following in behind them with about 25% is Hiden, Aride, Exile. And then kind of tied for really third and fourth, just with a slight nudge, would be Gulch Gear, CrossCover Brown. And right in behind them would be Forloh, Exposed. And I also had first Lite Specter in there, and some of you may say Specter wasn't the best choice, but when I've been out there and I know kind of what the colorings are, it almost looks like that would be the one that would be more I guess of a color match to that particular environment and the different kind of ranges that I cover. And even though it was more designed for the whitetail hunting industry, I felt like it would kind of work out in that environment. But First Lite Specter really only has really 1% of the vote, and the Kryptek has had no votes. Kryptek, Obskura, Transitional. And the reason why I picked that one, and there were some other ones that would have been better for that particular environment, but the problem was the availability for the type of hunting that I'm going to be doing for that hot weather. So that was really the reason for picking those particular six. But that's kind of what the results are. But what I want to do is give you another look and ask for more votes if you can, and that way we can see if Kuiu really is the good clear winner, or if we've got others that might be coming up from behind to make this a little bit more of an interesting fight. Because I know that Forloh is a good brand, a good camo. They're made in the USA. Same with Gulch, made in the USA. Fantastic camo patterns that were designed really for that environment, or to change to the environment. But it looks like right now Hiden and Kuiu are the number one and number two spots. So throw your votes in there. But what I want to do is I want to show you a couple more images of these guys in the environment, and that way you can make a choice. So go ahead and take a look. I also wanted to give an update on the current single camo runs with deer vision that I've been doing. And I'm nearing the end. I'm trying to do a final push to where I have 130 plus patterns, where we just have them on single videos on YouTube. So that way, at any point, as long as you've got the internet, you'll be able to say, you know what, I want to know how, let's just pick one at random. Predator or silent predator, ghost gray, or gray ghost does in this particular environment. And so you can look at that, and I know that I've got those 14 that have different colorings in that different environment. So you'll be able to take a look at how that one might work if you're staring at it in a store or if you're thinking about purchasing it. And so all 130 plus patterns will be available on YouTube, and I've been doing that since February. It's been 5 a week, and right now I'm doing more just to try to finalize that so we can move on to some different things. So if you're ever looking for a particular camo in a particular environment, I've got pretty much every single one of them on YouTube, with the exception of a few that might be unavailable, or there's some where you can get into. They just are so similar, especially the ones that have the leafy patterns on them. I tried to cover the major brands, but when there's just so many that kind of look almost the same, you're going to really be getting into that realm now of them kind of mimicking each other. And there are some that have some color variations, and I've tried to cover each one of those. So, be sure to use it whenever you need it. Some other things are coming up in the future, but for right now, go take a look at these again. Take a look at the website where I've got each one of them kind of still framed in that background, and that is exactly the place that I'll be hunting this year. Remember, if you make a vote on this, you'll be entered in to win a Camo Matrix hat, and it'll be from the selected pool of people that have made votes. You go on to Instagram and you find one of the Pick My Camo posts and you tag someone and make a choice, then I'll enter both of you in. If one or the other win, then both of you get a hat. I want to add that at the end of this video, I'm just going to put some raw footage of some filming or some videos from my last trip. It's just to give you an idea about where it is and kind of what a little bit of the experience is. Nothing too terribly thought about. I'm just kind of sticking them kind of back to back. I probably have an hour at least of this type of video. Some of it may be jumbly, some of it may have some wind blowing in it, but it just kind of gives you an idea of that sense of roaming around in the high plains deserts, and not really getting close to any pronghorn in this particular video, but definitely seeing them and chasing them and trying to get around in the little folds and nooks that are in that type of country. So enjoy. It'll probably be 3, 4, or 5 minutes, and let me know if you'd like to see more of it. This go around, I'm going to try to film a little bit more so that it makes it a little bit more of a storytelling type video, and I'll post it when I get back. But here it is. Go ahead and enjoy. Thank you.
That's where we're headed?
Yeah, we're going that way. So I'm probably going to set up. Yeah, he's a young buck, but it'd be worth me shooting. Here, make that noise. He's still too far away to alert the others. This is where I park. I don't see him in there right now. See him over there. They were probably bedded down and they heard. They are, if I can see where this is, they're like right there. There's a bunch of, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 right there. There's 4 over to the right. So they could be down in the fold that's over there, or they could be sitting down, you know, bedded down just in the sage, and we just don't see them.
Are they looking at us?
No, I don't think so.
She see us? Top yet. There's a big antelope on that far hill. At least a half mile away. But I climbed this high and I got 3 hours of daylight. Let's see what can make happen. Oh, it just had an awesome spot in stock. I came over this ridge from the valley floor, which is way down there that you can see. I came over this ridge and up in that little face, not the highest face, there was a buck that was bedded, and I came up over this hill and I used this decoy, and he dropped down. He didn't know what to think, and then he actually started coming towards me, and he got halfway between us before he just didn't like it. And you can see this game trail that he uses right down over there, about halfway or quarter way down. But he came to this middle ridge staring at the decoy, and it just didn't work. He had enough for my wind. Actually right now, yeah, the wind is blowing towards him, so he probably caught it. So now it was fun because it was kind of the closest I've been. I thought I was trying to pin the decoy on top of that rock there and then go over and get in the side and see if I could get him close enough. But he ran away. But while I was up here, of course, there's gnats everywhere. But take a look at the valley. I mean, what a spot in stock. It's crazy. Now, I gotta make it down. And then I'll try to hunt in the morning. So it's gonna take me about an hour to get down. But all on top here, you can see where the bucks have bedded. Of course, you can see there's grouse poo and elk poo and antelope poo. So they all use this as, I guess, a refuge to be able to look across and spot a number of things. But I mean, look at the valley. Beautiful.